للترجمة باللغة العربية تحتاجون ترجمة عما يتكلم باللغة الإنجليزية وستفهمون؟
طبعا ما نحتاج
اوكي. أنا مستر ياسر كنا ممكن نترجم الأشياء التي سوف يقولها.
I don't speak Arabic, I apologize. Does everybody speak English or understand enough English?
Mr. Liz, I will be translating.
You translate? Okay. I know your time is precious. So I think maybe you have one of these.
Yes. Thank you.
Can you, in your Google browser, type this one? So go in Google and just type this. And you have to put capital.
Yeah. F capital.
Not in your search, you'll have to put it in the browser up top.
3 should be this one?
Yes. Perfect.
F capital. H capital.
Did you get it?
Yes, it's
Okay, now. Okay.
So the reason I gave you this, which I think you realize today, one of the biggest advantages to Google Education is that there's a lot of collaboration. There's sharing that can be done very easily. And in Google Education, that's the most important part of the learning structure, is that files and documents can be easily shared. It's not about students using the tools, but students using the tools effectively to engage learning at a more advanced level. If we can get the students to collaborate and share with one another very easily, then it just means they're generally more engaged. It also forces them to maybe work a little harder because someone may peer evaluate. So as you've learned today with Google Forms and Google Slides and Google Sites, everything in Google is share, 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 share. And with Google Docs, this is probably the one program that the students will use all the time. It's no different than Microsoft Word. It's very similar. It doesn't have the same functionality. It's simplified, but it's just as powerful for what a student needs. So today, I'm not going to go through how to use Google Docs, how to do all the basics. More importantly, as you learned today, I'm a Google Level 1 and 2 certified educator. I'm also about 90% of my way through the training and certification to be a Google certified trainer, which means Google says I can train people how to use their product effectively. So hopefully that'll happen in the next little while. I also I work with Mr. Sabah and Mr. Ibrahim at our school, where we're actually currently training our entire student staff to use Google effectively. Because it's surprising. I mean, Google is something that we have every day, but not using it effectively as a tool. Now, for whatever reason, our projector settings are a little wonky. Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay, sorry. So what I've provided for you here quickly is the agenda that you have on a piece of paper that we're going to go through. I provided for you a link here on a slideshow that, I apologize, it's not in Arabic, but if you click on it, it goes through everything that's on this agenda on how to. There's also a video in there. Right at the end, I'll explain the teacher certification center on where you can go and follow up your resources and explain what you need to do in order to take the test. So as you just seen, I've shared a Google document with you, but if I can get you all to open up a new browser tab, and I'm assuming you're all using Google Chrome right now?
Yes.
So if you open your browser tab, and you go over here and you click to your apps button by your user because you're in Chrome.
I'm sorry if I'm using Firefox, is it okay? Firefox is not allowed?
No, Firefox is fine. The only difference is if you're using Firefox, it doesn't give you the apps button.
Oh yes.
So you would have to go to Docs and then go create new Docs, or you'd have to go to Google Drive and then go create new Docs. So the one luxury of using Google Chrome is that you're embedded in the entire domain, so everything is there. But if you want to use a different browser, then that's fine. It's just a different step.
Okay.
But if we go to Google Apps, I think most of us know how to open the different applications within the admin if we need to open a slide or need to create a new one. So if we can just create a new doc. You can also, you don't need to do this with me, but if you go to your drive, you can click on new, click on Google Docs as well. And something that Google Doc added this year is if you type in Google Chrome and you go doc.new, it will automatically open up a new document as well. And that works the same with Google Slides and Google Sheets as well, where you can go sheets.new. Again, that only works if you're working in the Google domain, okay? Or in Google Chrome browser. All right, so I'm gonna go to blank, create a new one.
Fine.
First thing, I'm assuming, how many people are in public schools here or government schools? And how many are from private schools?
Yes.
Two
So in-
private, four public.
Okay, so then the government schools, I'm going to assume that you're most likely using Microsoft Word as your default program. You have to be really cautious, and it's a train of thought for your students that you have to get them thinking this way, that as soon as they open up Google Document, it's automatically saved because it's an online program. So the first thing that, rather than what you would teach in Microsoft Word, where you say, I want you to go file, save as, and save it to a certain destination, the first thing in a Google program is to go and make sure that they change the title name so it's not untitled document. Me teaching middle school students, every time they submit a document to me, it's untitled, and I get like 30 untitled documents, and then I just let them, sit there and think they submitted it, and then I ask them the next day, okay, I need you to go open up that document, and I don't know where to put it, or I don't know what the name of it is. So the first thing always is to label that document, and that's just by clicking on it. All right,